Alright team, level up. Homemade tzatziki sauce. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is how we make it. These are the ingredients right here if you want to take a little snapshot. So of course we got cucumbers, we got olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, restaurant style pepper, lemon, Atlantic sea salt. We got some dill weed, some whole Greek yogurt, some sour cream, and of course we got that ballpark jar that we'll be using. This is it guys. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we want to cut this cucumber straight down the middle. I went ahead and rinsed and patted my cucumber dry just to get rid of anything on the excess on the outside. Now guys, so when cutting this cucumber, I noticed exactly how much water is inside of this cucumber. It's a lot, but you want to get a spoon and you just want to spoon the inside of this cucumber. You notice I had to get a paper towel guys because it's a lot of water inside of this cucumber. Just spoon out the insides of this cucumber and it should look just like this, just as I'm doing it. And I'm going to go ahead and work on this second one guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Make sure you get all of this because when making this tzatziki sauce, if you have a lot of this left over, it's going to be watery. Now if you guys prefer it like that, then leave some of it, but for me, I want it clean just like this. Our next thing we're going to do, we're going to start grating this cucumber. Now guys, this is pretty tough. I'm going to buy me a grater later just to make it easier, but as you guys can see, this is pretty much how it looks. This process took me probably about, I'm gonna say easily 10 to 15 minutes doing it this way guys. And I was trying to be really careful because I didn't want to nick my hands or anything guys, but as you guys can see, it's mincing very, very well. So this is the process. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done. I'm getting that second one and I'm just mincing it. And as you guys can see, there's still a lot of water that's left just from me mincing these cucumbers. But we're gonna go ahead and strain this. And as you guys can see, I have me a little strainer here. Pretty much with this, what I'm gonna do, you'll see I'm just gonna scoop this cucumber mixture. I'm just gonna put it inside of this strainer guys. And we're going to be pressing this down gently. There's multiple ways of doing this. This is just one. I've seen people squeeze it, squeeze all of the water. I've also seen a lot of people put it inside a paper towel or a cloth and just squeeze all of the water out that way. Whichever way works best for you. This is just my first experience making tzatziki sauce, and this is just the way that I did it, guys. So like I say, this is what it looks like. You guys can see all of that water. And I'm just gonna take a paper towel and I'm just gonna pat it down really, really hard. And I'm gonna push all of that water out, guys. I want it as dry as possible. And as you guys can see, that paper towel is already soaked with water. So that gives you guys an idea of how much water these cucumbers have in store. And also guys, feel free to save that water. You can use that if you're doing a refresher. You can use that cucumber juice. But for me, I had no need for it, so I just tossed that juice. But yeah, guys, that helps you. If you want to try to do like a daily cleanse or anything, you can use the water from the cucumbers. And guys, just to give you a little close-up, that's what it looks like. All right, next thing, we're just going to go ahead and scoop this cucumber mixture out that we have grated finely, and you guys can see just about as how dry this cucumber mixture is. This is exactly what we want when it comes to making tzatziki sauce. Like I say, if you guys want it to be a little bit on the watery side, you can add a little bit of liquid. Now, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add in our Greek yogurt, guys. This is exactly 1 cup of Greek yogurt that we'll be using. This is, if not the most important part of tzatziki sauce. You're gonna need that Greek yogurt. All right, team. So next, we're going to be using roughly about 1/4 cups of sour cream, and I'm using about 3 good-sized tablespoons. That's roughly about 1/4 cup of sour cream. The next thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to grate this lemon. So we're going to be using the zest of 1 lemon and the juice of a half a lemon. If you want to use a whole lemon, feel free to do so. I didn't want strong lemon flavor. That's why I chose zest of lemon, using the zest of the whole lemon. And then you'll notice, guys, I'm just gonna use the juice of the half of a lemon. But guys, as you guys can see, this is a very, very bright and beautiful color. Look at that zest. Just look at that, it looks excellent. And like I say, guys, I went ahead and I just squeezed the juice of half of a lemon in this wonderful tzatziki sauce, guys. I enjoyed making this tzatziki sauce. It felt refreshing. And then I did roughly about a pinch of dill weed. You're gonna need to do this. If you don't have dill weed, you can substitute this for mint. If you don't have mint, you don't really need it, if you ask me. All right, next thing, as you guys can see, I have some black pepper and then I'm adding some salt. I'm just gonna give that a little swirl and add that in there as well, guys. And then after that, we will be using some garlic powder as well. And this is what it looks like, guys. You can already tell this is gonna be something amazing. Then we have some white balsamic vinegar. We're gonna be using roughly about a half a tablespoon of that vinegar, guys, that white vinegar. All right, guys. So at this point, we're gonna be using roughly about a half a tablespoon or a tablespoon of olive oil. Any oil works, but I'm using olive oil. And we're just gonna give this a mix. And as you guys can see, it's getting bright, vibrant, and extremely flavorful. And guys, this is pretty much tzatziki sauce. I would say I would recommend refrigerating it for 30 minutes to an hour or so. I refrigerated mine overnight because I didn't have any need for it this particular day. But guys, this is a 10 out of 10. I would make it again. Absolutely stunning. The best tzatziki sauce that I've had or made. Better than the store-bought, if you ask me. If you got these ingredients, guys, you can just make it yourself. So guys, you already know what to do. If you like this type of content, please remember to like, share, subscribe. And as always, guys, we turn common food into world class. Let's level up and look forward to my next video. Thanks for watching.